So I feel like the story would go much better if you actually did the Mike Tyson voice.
I'm celebrating Mike Tyson's my new best friend.
It's one hit that you will not see coming.
How many people have you filled in?
When I heard him say you were filling in loads of men, I mistook that for something that excited me.
Pretend to be cute.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Like,
Pretending's the key.
yeah, just like, I'm normal.
Okay. Guys, welcome to the Sipping Pod. Glad we got that cleared up. Welcome back. Another episode. I'm here with my guest today, which is Liam McGough.
Hi.
And my co-host today, which is Naomi Townsend.
Co-founder.
Are we still throwing that in? Okay.
Every episode I want you to say it, whether I'm here or not.
Co-founder. If you watched a previous episode, you'll understand what co-founder actually means to Naomi. In the corner, we got Chris and we got Matthew Ali. Thank you very much. And in the corner, as usual, sadly, Mark Cox.
Hello.
He's going to stab you up one day.
I mean,
He's going to turn around and be like, why are you such a cunt?
Have you met Dan?
yeah. He should have been aware. Chris is aware. You're aware.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt's aware.
Of
Yeah.
what?
Matt's not aware, which is good. I can work on Matt. You're aware
Of what?
that you just I'm a cunt.
Oh, yeah, big time. Like,
But that's not why we're here. We're not here to talk about me. We're here
So
to talk
far.
about him, Liam McGough.
Well, oh, damn it. I didn't realise we'd be here talking about me.
You look so shocked.
Yeah.
You've brought an embarrassing story. You had a couple that you were thinking about telling.
Yeah, I mean, every day is an embarrassing story one way or other. I do seem to get into scrapes and situations a lot, but
Yeah.
I have a couple in mind. I guess for, to try and protect people, I'll just leave their names out.
Okay.
I might make names up during it. I might make things up during it,
Yeah. No. We'll try and work out what's real, what's not.
Yeah. Well, do feel to pull me up if there's anything that you feel falls short of what seems real.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually very natural in front of the camera. I might do what comedians sometimes do.
Yeah.
That's to fake that same thing by holding it at the very end. I'm so chill that I hold mics like this.
I've never seen anyone do that.
All the time.
Yeah.
It's so awful. They
It's
be like,
annoying. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the joke, Naomi.
Right.
So you said before this podcast started, like, I hope I look really cool.
Yeah.
So hopefully you'll warm into this.
Yeah. No, I mean.
But do you want to start? You want to tell us your story? You
Yeah,
decided?
sure. So, basically, I think it's probably more appropriate that I tell you about a time that I was nearly beaten up by Mike Tyson.
Okay.
And what happened was I was very fortunate in that I would be invited to go to a talk-in with ex-boxers. So there'd be like Joe Calzaghe, Prince Nazim Hamed.
Hold on, why? That's the first
Because
question.
basically what they do, like football talk-ins you've probably heard of and seen,
Yeah,
where they
yeah.
get ex-professionals and they'll tell you stories about times during their professional careers where they had like wonderful things or whatever.
Right.
And it's often pretty funny. They've got a few stories. If it's football, they'll tell you times about Gaza doing a shite in somebody's boot bag or turning up with a tiger in the back of his car or whatever. Well, anyway, during this period of time, Mike Tyson's going through some pretty heavy stuff. His career's on the downers. He's pretty fat at this stage, and
Where are we? What kind of year
we're
are
in
we?
Milton Keynes.
Okay.
The year is 2009.
Okay.
And
So Mike Tyson in 2009 is in Milton Keynes talking to
Yeah.
Okay.
So he turns up with 3 matte black Rolls Royces.
Wow.
And he has entourage with him. Joe Calzaghe turns up in like a Fiat Micra or something, or a Nissan Micra, and Prince Nazim Hamed I think is quite local to the area or whatever, and you know,
Is he?
yeah. I mean, I don't know him personally.
He's from
you know,
Sheffield.
again, we didn't get the time to chat all that much because I had to get out of there pretty quickly at the end, as you'll find out shortly. Anyway, we're all drinking around the tables. And as they tell stories about different stuff that get on, you know, like, oh, what was it like to be up against Holyfield when you bit his ear off, and, you know, all these different things. So anyway, they kind of run out of chat, and gets to the point in the night where they ask, would anybody like to ask some questions? By this point, I've had some pints. And
We know what that means.
Yeah, nobody really wants to ask any questions, right? But I'm not about to be in the company of I and Mike Tyson and not ask him a question. So, you know, a table of 15, the microphone gets passed to me, and I say, hi, Mr. Tyson. My name's Liam. Thanks for fielding some questions. My question to you is this. My dad also keeps racing pigeons. I understand that you're a big pigeon racing fan.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
And I wonder if perhaps you'd like to come to our lofts and maybe buy some from me dad. Anyway, he thinks I'm taking the piss out of him. So he says, well, go on then. What types he got? But I'm not taking the piss. My dad is a legitimately very good pigeon fancier.
I feel like the story would go much better if you actually did the Mike Tyson voice.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a really good point. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, so he says, bloody hell, bloody mate. I am going to... Do you even keep pigeons, mate? So as well as being comfortable on camera, I'm very good at impressions. He just remind. It's just he's got like a squeaky voice, hasn't he? A bit of a
it's quite high pitched.
like
the
a
lisp.
lispy. He says, okay then, what type of pigeons has he got then? Right. So I go.
That is
Is
spot on.
is that
Spot
good?
on.
Right?
That is spot on. That's almost
Yeah.
exactly right. Yeah.
Is it offensive at all? Or?
No.
All right.
We're keeping
So
that.
anyway, so I said, well, actually, he's got a bunch that you might know. He's got Van Loons, Van der Beel, and I named all of these really prolific pigeon fancier families that he would know, or the pigeon fanciers would know, right? So he goes, oh, this guy's actually not being an arse.
Yeah.
And he had quite recently found the Muslim faith at this point.
Right.
And he had with him an advisor for his... Anyway, we'll leave religion out of it, but he was being advised on what was appropriate, whatever, right? So he says, let me get me guy. He said to me, he sent his guy over, right?
Yeah.
And his guy comes over and he's dressed head to toe in whatever the particular outfit is called. I don't know the name and I wouldn't dare to guess. So anyway, he comes over and he takes me number. So as far as my table's concerned, me and Mike Tyson are basically best friends now. And he's now going to come to me dad's loft, which is going to be like amazing because growing up, like me and my dad would connect over watching boxing. We watched Lennox Lewis and you know, and these huge fights that, you know, everybody would have loved to have turned up in a chinchilla coat to and just watch back in the time. They don't really have those so much today. It's not as much of a spectacle. Anyway, so I'm like, right, brilliant. I'm just gonna wait until me and Mike are now new pals that hang out. Anyway, during the time when the other people ask questions, I have... Do you have some feelings on it so far? Then I'll forge on. So
Do you have a question?
It was a lot of words.
It was a lot of words.
It was a lot of words, and I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Because
Well, you're going to hate Charles Dickens. So basically, it gets to a point where other people ask me questions and things, and I have some more pints.
Yeah.
Right? Anyway,
Because you need more, probably.
No, I'm celebrating Mike Tyson's my new best friend. You're not going to not, right? So then it comes back to my table again, and everybody's like, well, Liam, like, you've already had such success with your last question. Why don't you ask another question
Great.
to your best friend Mike Tyson? I'm like, nah, not me, lads and lasses. I says, I've already had a chat with him. There's no, it can't go better than that. No, we don't want to ask a question. And the guy's like pushing me. I said, well, go on then. I said, well, when I was a kid, Mike, if you don't mind me calling you that, I remember reading that you said to a New York zoo that you would offer them £100,000 to get into the cage with a gorilla and have a fight with it. He says, I can't do the impression of him. He says, people like fucking you make me sick. That would be entertainment to you, wouldn't it? He says, you all just want a piece of Mike. You think Mike's for free. You spin these lies and all the while, right? There's a slight crack in my voice. I go, that's not exactly what I meant, Mike. But what do you mean, you people? I said to him, I tried to make a bit of levity. I did, yeah. That angered him further.
Reverse racism.
Oh, yeah, I tried. Levity, I tried, but he didn't care for that at all. And anyway, he just proceeded to go on to this massive, mad tirade that probably does exist somewhere online.
Okay.
Where he basically directly into my eyes took out his anger on Don King, the system, racism through history, everything that had ever troubled him and bothered him in his life, he said directly into my eyes while I sat there with about 11 pints on board just going, that must have been quite difficult actually, trying to distance myself from it, right? And then I guess the most embarrassing portion of that afterwards was that I still wanted to have a photograph with him.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
No.
And I've got one next to him.
No, you haven't.
Yeah. And I'm doing this in the photograph. Like you see where people have pictures next to boxes and they're doing a fist.
Yeah.
And he is wielding that. I honestly think I could have filled him in.
What are you
I look at this
about?
picture all the time and I think, in that state when he was in the condition he was in then, I think I could have filled him in.
Oh, come on.
Really?
Yeah.
To be fair,
Yeah.
Liam gets like that when he's had a few beers. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's sober right now.
Yeah.
And he's saying it.
Yeah.
That's what's...
Yeah. No, I'll say it to both times when I'm sober or drunk.
Wow.
I do believe it.
That is,
Yeah.
delusion.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, I know. We're all so sane here, and yet here I am.
So how many people in the room, first of all?
There's maybe 600 people in the room.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when he's tirading at you, do you feel like the whole
Oh, they've
room
turned
is...
on me also. Yeah, they're on his side.
Fuck.
There's no way they're going to catch strays from Iron Mike Tyson. They are not under any delusion that they could fill him in. They know full well that his neck is still as fat as it was when he was 19 years old. Like, I'm just blustering at this stage because I'm feeling shy and embarrassed that I've woken up the beast from within or whatever. And it was for like I say, I mean, it's like, I don't know if you've ever been in this situation, right, where you're working for a company and everybody behind closed doors is like, listen, guys, we're working too hard. We need a raise. This is BS how we're being treated. We should all go together to next to AGM. We're gonna share. We're gonna ask for some more money, and then you take it upon yourself to go. We'd just like to. Any more issues we'd like to raise? Yeah, I think we deserve more money, and everybody goes. We never said that. That happened to me specifically. So.
I was going to say it doesn't happen at the AGMs I go to, Liam. No.
Yeah.
But thanks for taking us there.
It's honestly been my pleasure.
All right, good. So hold on. So there's 600 people in the room. You feel like everyone's staring at you as Mike Tyson is ranting at you.
Yeah.
And his eyes are boring into you as he's saying it.
Yeah.
So you feeling kind of like a little child being admonished.
Yeah, exactly. But also sort of half guilty for you know, like the behaviour of Don King in a weird way, even though I wasn't.
nothing to do with it whatsoever. No.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then, but what I don't understand is, so you obviously feel, I mean, if that had happened to me, I wouldn't want to go near the guy.
Right.
How do you then come round to seeing him and getting a picture with him?
I mean, you come round, the point of it basically, him being there,
Yeah.
is so that he can get money in exchange for the stories that he tells. And then the separate part of him earning money is, you know, everybody
no.
pays for.
But how do you find the
photographs.
courage to then go up and do that?
Oh, because I
after he
believed
says-
that I could have filled him in.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Do you get pictures
Liam.
with everyone that you believe you could fill it? Is it like a
Oh
trophy?
no, I don't have any pictures with any of you. No, I know how it sounds. You
Yeah.
know? I'm just saying that right now, today,
Yeah.
while he's back in good condition, looking after himself,
Yeah.
he's gonna absolutely kick my backside. But at this stage, he wasn't. He wasn't looking after himself. He was a drug addict. He was very fat. He was in a situation where he needed to
You know,
go to Milton Keynes to get
Yeah.
15 quid for a photo.
in 3 Rolls Royces.
Yeah. By somebody who he's, you know, just shouted at.
Yeah. But you do realise, however bad he looks, it's one hit that you will not see coming.
Oh no! Well, the worst part is now
Especially
I have.
after 11 beers.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I wouldn't have seen it coming.
And I hold on to interrupt you. If Liam says it's 11, then it's about 16.
But also now I have a photo that I can't put up on the wall because he has a rape conviction.
Do you think he has that picture of you and him on his wall?
Oh no!
Or do you think he goes, no, I can't have a picture with him because...
I think he probably blocked the whole portion of that Milton Keynes era from
out.
his-
It's
yeah,
gone.
Yeah, I think he's back YouTubing and
So you never got to see your dad's loft?
he never got to. But I tell you who did.
Who?
Duncan Ferguson,
Did he?
Newcastle footballer. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought a pigeon from my dad.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did you try and fill him in?
You couldn't. These aren't just wild claims where I can just fill in every man on planet Earth.
Well, I don't
I'm
know.
not even a tough guy.
Just Mike Tyson.
Just the baddest man on the planet.
All right. Well, let me put it to you this way, right? You walk through central London, a bunch drunks.
Yeah.
Right? You're not going to try and fight them, are you? Because they're quite angry and fighty.
Yeah.
But you walk through, say, somewhere like San Francisco and everybody's on fentanyl. You're probably not going to be beaten up by those people.
No.
Because they're just leaning over.
So you
Yeah.
aim for the fentanyl.
No, I'm not aiming for anybody.
So yeah.
Get myself vulnerable.
Just people I can just push over because they're so stoned. I can just push them off.
I might
Off
start
balance.
my own podcast, who and who I can't fill in.
Are you going to episode 1, Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
Yeah, is that?
Yeah, in an era.
Yeah.
Oh, what? So it's fine for Jake Paul to say that he can, but I can't.
Yeah.
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 I think that's right.
Absolutely. I was going off point, but I did read the other day that he said Tyson that he was paid an extra 10 million in order not to knock Jake Paul out.
Yeah, what's your thoughts on that? Because I would have thought that he would, for 10 million, have to sign an NDA.
Well, he probably has, so he'll
Yeah.
probably get sued.
Broken that, and now
Yeah,
he's lost
yeah,
his
yeah,
10
yeah.
million. So
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
going to be back in Milton Keynes.
He'll be back in Milton
15 quid for a
Keynes.
photo. And we'll see you then, Mike.
Can I come with you?
Yeah, of course.
All right,
I'm
good.
gonna
Thank
need
you very much.
backup.
Can Naomi come with you?
Yeah, of course. Are you a good fighter?
Oh man, yeah. I'm real.
All right. Cheers,
Fill
Pete. No, I
some
appreciate the
yeah,
backup.
gonna fill some people in. I don't really know what that means. Like, but
You want to explain what filling someone in means to Naomi?
Well, I mean, it means different things from different parts of the world. But
So
from
you
where
know, basically what Mike Tyson did to everyone else
Yeah,
in his
apart from
career,
Liam.
Yeah.
that's filling someone in.
really,
Yeah,
yeah, it's a weird
yeah.
expression.
Yeah, he did.
How many people have you filled in?
I don't really. I think better to answer that question on my own Instagram, Liam McGough Tree Guy, where I'll field any questions that you might have.
New podcast coming.
Yeah.
So are you
Can I
like
fill you
taller-
in?
Are you like taller than Mike Tyson?
Yeah,
You-
by about
yeah.
2 foot. Yeah, with a longer reach of about maybe 30 centimeters.
Oh, get the fuck out of it.
Yeah, well, I'm just, you want to know
And then
stats.
none of the other boxers around try and step in. Joe Calzaghe was like, let me stand with my brethren here.
No, I mean, we didn't nearly have a fight. He just shouted at me. I was just like a nerd in the audience asking a question.
Yeah.
They were probably just like basking in the glory of their like deserved, fantastic highlights of their careers.
Could you
know?
fill Joe Calzaghe in?
No way.
Okay.
No.
All
way.
right. Okay.
Yeah. No.
What about Prince Nassim Hamid?
Now?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
What? You can
Prince
maybe
Nassim
Prince
Hamid is a
Nassim Hamid,
peaceful
who's
man
5'4",
Yeah.
but you can definitely fill in Mike Tyson, who's a heavyweight.
No. I said now that I couldn't, but that back then when he was going through a tough patch. And also I wasn't 41 then. You know,
Okay.
I was working as a tree surgeon every
You think
day.
that has anything to do with it?
That's not
I think it
true.
has some things to do with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old were you?
I was probably about 23, 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And, yeah.
Do you have the picture of you and Mike
I
Tyson?
do, yeah.
Can we see it?
Yeah, I mean, would it need to be uploaded to the screen or would I send it to you or something? But I
He's
can.
the tech.
Yeah, let's see it. Yeah, for sure.
Like, it'll take me like a few minutes to find it. But
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah.
We can do it at the
We can
break.
cut it
Yeah,
out,
we
yeah.
want to see it.
Yeah.
We've got to rate this story.
Well, I think we should start by perhaps rating my ability to hold a microphone still.
1.
1.
Yeah, there you go. That's from the expert.
Yeah.
In terms of the story, Liam, I'm confused by your delusion. Firstly,
Yeah.
I think that's throwing me off a little bit.
Yeah.
In terms of the shame of it, there's definite shame
Yeah.
because you're in a room of 600 people and you're getting absolutely, thrown insults at by Mike Tyson while he's staring you down.
Yeah.
There's no actual risk of a real fight. You kind of started it off that you said the time I nearly had a fight with Mike Tyson, and it's not even close to that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's probably fair.
So I'm going to go lower than the last score we gave, which was for our co-host Naomi. I think we've got to go. I'm going to go 2.6 on this one.
Yeah.
Does that sound
That sounds perfectly fair.
okay?
And would it be okay if I rated my ability to come on the Sin Bin podcast without truly relieving or revealing anything serious about anybody that I actually know? Getting through it, 5.
No.
It was embarrassing. Yeah, it does sound embarrassing, but like, I don't think the quality was there for me.
Right. That's more hurtful than I expected.
It was like a long-winded. Like, I've got short attention span. So I'd say 3. I'll give you a 3 because you look
Cheers.
at me.
Thanks. It's like I'm gonna cry. Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
but
no.
I also can't relate because I know nothing about boxing. So
Yeah.
consider that. Yeah.
Perfect. Chris.
I really like Mike Tyson, just because he's black. No, I do like him. I actually really like the part of the story when you talked about the gorilla thing and then he just absolutely lost his shit. 'Cause you just knew you just tapped into something inside of him, which was so sensitive. Everyone wants a piece of Mike Tyson. Everyone wants me, even though he's the lunatic out there. I will give it a 3.2, only because you still have this delusion that you can fill him in. And I don't even know if you're the hardest person in this room. So,
All right, we can agree to disagree.
There's
go
only one.
outside.
Yeah.
And agree or disagree there.
Now
Joking.
we
no,
are
3.2. That was I quite liked it.
No, I appreciate that. Cheers, mate.
Matt.
I feel like I'm a harsh critic, but I'm going to give it a 0.
Oh my! Again?
Again, I'm so sorry.
Matt.
The thing is when I heard him say you were filling in loads of men, I mistook that for something that excited me. And I was like, okay, I can get on board with this story. And when I found out it wasn't filling men in, I was like, you mean hit them? No, I'm out. No. I want to be filled in. You see?
I was just
So it's a
pleased.
0. I'm so sorry, but you
That's
let me
all right.
down.
I was just
all right.
pleased that the zeros weren't for my boobs.
Matt is all or nothing. I think they're right.
Brutal.
I want to be filled in.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, listen. We know someone. We know someone that wants to do a lot of filling. Apparently.
My mum, you listening to this?
So, all right. I think we've had all our racings. That Liam, just remains for us to say thank you very much for your story. Thanks for bringing it to us.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
That's all right. We're going to go on now to Cox in the corner, which is Mark Cox over there doing all the nerdy stuff. He has the opportunity to ask his one question and one question only. Obviously, in the last episode, he asked you a question, Naomi. He has been tetchy of late, so let's see what he's got for you.
Yeah.
Hi, Liam.
Hi.
As an Irish Geordie who's a former model, current stand-up comedian and a successful businessman, what do you think will give you the most satisfaction when you inevitably die of liver failure in the near future?
I think having achieved all of those in the short life that I've been blessed with. But, yeah, I mean, I probably have to reevaluate, one, me toughness, and two, my lifestyle. So appreciate that cock in the corner.
Is it not one in particular that you're going to hold really, truly dear to your heart? It's important people know in case it happens sooner rather than later.
You know what? The one that I am most proud of is being considered a comedian by all of us who do open mics, comedy, in the same way that somebody who does tennis might call themselves a tennis player.
Perfect, Mark. Thank you. Right. Guys, thank you very much. Remember, we're going to go to Sinner or Winner now, but just remember quickly, do like, subscribe, and follow us. We're going to go to Sinner or Winner. If you want to write in with your own story, you can at thesinbinpod.com. And there's a little bubble there, hit confess. You can throw your story in. You can make it anonymous if you want to, as you're going to find out now. But we've got 2 stories. Mark's going to read them out for us. No one in the room has heard them before. We're going to judge who's a sinner and who's a winner. There are no prizes if you win, just so you know. But maybe if we get more followers and we get more likes and we start monetizing this, we might think of something. In the meantime, nada. Mark.
Yes. Okay, the first one is it's an anonymous one again.
Okay.
Which is, I used to keep an old takeaway cup next to my bed to pee in at night so I didn't have to walk to the loo. I emptied it every morning except once. My flatmate borrowed it thinking it was apple juice. She still thanks me for leaving her a drink. I still dry heave thinking about it.
There's no way the flatmate didn't know what it was.
Well, that's what they've said.
Oh my God.
And that's up against Jason from Newcastle.
Hey.
Yeah, he said, I once did a body shot of someone at a wedding. Found out after it was the groom's grandma. She winked at me and said, still got it. I agreed, did 2 more. And if she didn't go to bed early, I swear we'd have shagged.
What is that? Hold on. Would you start that one again?
I once did a body shot of someone at a wedding. Found out afterwards it was the groom's grandma.
How did you find out it was the grandma? I mean, why would you do it off? Where's the body shot? Am I getting...
A body shot is in the belly button. They obviously like older people. They just didn't realise that older person they were getting with was, in fact, related to the groom.
all right. So wasn't they just suddenly realised they were old?
Or this person could be the same age, the one who's done the body shot.
Yeah, she winked at me
True.
and said, I've still got it.
Also, if they're really old, it's more of like a luge. You're pouring it and it just like goes down different.
You know, like an ice
down,
fountain
like,
where it goes down.
To be fair,
Just chasing around the body.
they're from Newcastle, so they could be a granny at like 45.
Oh, you are completely right.
You are not... Well, he's not that old. Yeah. It could be younger. Yeah.
I would defend them, but I'm actually from County Durham. But I did stay over at a friend's one time, and their kid, I was allowed to use their kid's bed because they were away, and I woke up in the night very hungover and drank what I thought was just a cup of water at the side, but turns out it was sea monkeys.
No.
Oh, no.
So
Did you
now
get to
I'm
the bottom of
pregnant.
it?
Yeah. Just a quick joke for the old comedy podcast.
Hey. Okay, so we have someone that drank someone else's piss, and we've got someone that drank a Body Shot out of the groom's grandma, but didn't get laid.
No, but if she didn't go to bed early, he spoils. He would have got laid.
Okay. They're pretty close. I don't know which one's worse.
I don't know if I believe the first one. Can
Yeah,
I
one
say
of them
that?
thanked.
Yeah, why would she still thank her
Yeah,
first day
I
for
agree.
the drink? That's what threw it for me. But that is pretty gross. And men are just kind of do this stuff all the time, don't they? So like, yeah, I think the apple juice.
Yeah.
thing-
Yeah. They're the sinner, the other guys that win at Newcastle.
There you go. The Geordie wins it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. That was it. That was simple. Unless you guys have got anything you'd like to add to that one?
No?
No? Okay, we're good. Lovely. Perfect. Well, that's the end of this episode. Thank you very much, guys, for watching or listening. And we will see you again very soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks for having us.
Hey.